It's a rare person who doesn't have a little fat that they'd like to get rid of.
Yeah, tell me about it. Now there is a non-invasive way to get rid of love handles, muffin top, and back fat. You know, that soft stuff that just won't budge no matter how much you work out. As Liz Collin reports, a Minnesota doctor is the first in the country to offer the new procedure.
Little kids eating popsicles. And a 54-year-old woman trying to shed a little belly fat. Might seem like they have nothing in common, but they do. The Harvard researchers behind a new fat removal procedure got their inspiration from kids, popsicles, and old research, almost 40 years old.
They had a case report of about 2 or 3 kids, and that had, dimpling of the cheek, and they deduced that it was from, the cold from the popsicles.
If too many popsicles could give a kid a dimple, what would happen if fat cells got a cooling treatment? Well, see for yourself.
This little bulge of fat right here, and she, had exercised quite a bit and done a lot and just couldn't get rid of that.
Then her love handles got the Zeltiq treatment as part of a clinical trial.
And this is her, I believe it's about a month and a half to 2 months afterwards, and you can see this nice contouring of this area after treatment.
I didn't do anything different in my diet or my exercise program or anything, and my shape has changed dramatically.
No surprise, Jeannie is back now that Dr. Zellickson is offering the procedure.
You want to stay young and you want things to keep you where you are, and it makes me feel good if I look good.
This time she's targeting her tummy.
Feels like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, sucks it up.
Sucks it up. No discomfort, no pain.
She's undergoing 2 treatments today. The first costs $500, the second $200. But Dr. Zellickson says prices will go up in another month.
Basically, as we cool the fat to a certain temperature for a certain time, and that causes the fat cells to disappear.
They don't disappear immediately. They're gradually flushed out of the body over a couple months. The skin may be numb and swollen for several days, but there's been no permanent damage. That's because skin is tougher than fat.
If you feel it, it's like colder than an ice cube.
Fat cells freeze faster than skin cells. That's why Zeltiq works. With a name like Zeltiq, you might expect Dr. Zellickson to have a proprietary interest in the company. Not so.
I know these guys very well, and I thought it was initially a joke when they called to tell me that they were naming the company Zeltiq. I thought they were pulling an April Fool's joke on me.
Turns out the Harvard docs tested other names, but Zeltiq was the one people liked best.
I'm glad that the technology in the company is so good, because I'd be a little upset if the things didn't work or they had trouble with the device.
Liz says the best candidates for Zeltiq are in pretty good shape. This isn't recommended for the morbidly obese or people with a lot of fat. A warning, though, from Dr. Zellickson, don't try this at home. Using an ice cube will just end up damaging your skin.